There we go, guys. Welcome. It is August, and we are so excited to be here. Why don't we have an awesome August? That's what we're going to do. Anyway, the three of us just got off a Sapphire Director Zoom call, and we totally get excited after hearing that. And that's why we want to say, hey, let's put together this for our unit so we get to share what we just heard from. Being together is just amazing. And so today we are going to share with you virtual seminar, some products and just some wonderful tips at the end. So stay to the end. My job right now is just to share with you this virtual seminar. How the company put this together was just amazing. Usually seminar is in Dallas, and we usually hang out together. And I know you guys have some pictures of us hanging out. But this is where friendships totally are made. And I think it's because we have such a common bond in the growth we have in the company, what we want to do, setting some goals, and having, hey, you can do it. But you know what? Because of what we're going through, the company makes lemonade out of the lemons, and we get to go virtually. What does that mean to you guys? You get to go. We get to go. Just like you got to start with your starter kit, we get to choose to go to seminar. Your choice. What is seminar? It's going to be an unlike no other event because the company has not done this virtually. But they hired companies to do amazing things. In fact, they have a Grammy and a Grammy nominee award person singing. They are having a Broadway production, and they're having American Got Talent. That's just a few of the things that they bring to us to give us excitement. But then they also have top directors and consultants that are just going to share and train us at the level that you are at. Whatever level you are, it really doesn't matter, because what we have gained from seminar is so much more than just the classes that we've taken. What I want to say, I remember seminar, oh, I love that picture, is I think the strength to just pick up, get out of your home, and go and do. Again, I started with no kids in Mary Kay, and I have 4 kids, and I went to plenty of seminars that I had to figure out life. And just because I figured out life, it makes you stronger. It makes you grow. And I want to say that's what I love about seminar. Something else was, I remember the first seminar was Mary Kay stood up there and said, "This is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad on it." It was amazing. So there is just so much. Before you guys just share, just a second. Seminar to go to In Touch, and you register virtually, and it goes till the 7th or the 13th. So August 13th is your last day to register. What you get for that, it's $45. You get a credit for your next order of $40. So it's amazing. Seminar is August 20, 21, and 22. You will find this all on In Touch. And they are about 3 hours a day. And you might be saying, I can't be there. If you can't be there live, it is going to be in a little podcast or something just for you because you registered for seminar. So you won't miss it. If you can't go, you can still go there. So it's amazing. Guys, anything that jumps out at you because you guys went to seminar? Linda. You're muted, Linda.
Okay.
There you go.
Am I here?
You are.
You are here.
For me, usually is girlfriend time. But the pictures I was showing were pictures of the one seminar where I had my family members. I had 2 sisters, a couple of unit members, my mom, and my fiance at the time go with me in 1995. And my memory of that, other than the fact that Michael really liked the vendors, where you can go and buy things at a discount, a lot of bling, and I was quite surprised that he was enjoying that so much. But the other thing, that was Mary Kay's last seminar. She had had a stroke and she had been trying to recover, and they actually propped her up on stage. Well, my one sister, Rhonda, owns a large building company and is a very successful business owner. She's sitting behind me in the seat when Mary Kay was on stage, bawling her eyes out. Tears. Do you have another Kleenex, Linda? She could not stop crying because she was so impressed and emotional about what one woman could create when you look around in that gigantic arena of thousands and thousands of people. And this was only one of 5 seminars that summer. Mm-hmm. And just the bigness of it, the success of it, it just totally ripped her heart out. Now, I'm not saying it's fun because your sister's crying. I'm saying it's a very, very impressive, emotional, life-building experience. And if you haven't been there, you really want to go. And if you have been there, but you don't think you'll go back, don't miss this year. Get that in your home. Get the training, get the accomplishments, get the entertainment, get the love from the company. What they do for their sales force is phenomenal. My husband's been in business his whole life. He's never seen anyone rewarded the way the consultants in that arena are rewarded. Chris?
All right, well, I'm going to take you way back because the one that always seems to be the most impactful for me is the very first one. I have only missed once I'm now in 24 years, and I've missed one seminar that entire time. So yeah, there's a reason why I go back. So I would say my very first one, I actually had, Emily was a year old. I think she was maybe a little over a year old. So she and Todd both went. He came to watch Emily so I could enjoy seminar. I was a nursing mom. So, and this was the first time I really met most of those people that I was with.
This.
Yeah, and we were on the airplane. Some of us were on the airplane together, and Emily got passed around on the airplane with Mary Kay people because you can trust them. But the cool thing I was most impressed with is how organized everything was. I mean, this is a huge event, and at that time, we always sold out the arena. We had a hallway. There were 5 seminars. It was packed. And so Todd would come and bring Emily to me. So I've got to share a funny story, and then I'll just keep going a little bit. My funny story is I was nursing, and Todd took Emily with some other men. They did like a tour, like Mary Kay planned tours for the husbands. So they were stadium touring. So I couldn't have Emily during that time. I got to find those pictures because those were pretty cool. But I went up to like what do you call them? An aide or somebody who helps in Mary Kay, what do they call those people? On their walkie-talkies, they were everywhere. And I went up, privately, and I'm like, well, I'm a nursing mom and I need a place. And so they went, I have a nursing mom here, can you reach? I was like, oh my gosh. And they had a room for us. So there's like an area that all these nursing moms with their pumps were doing their thing. So I was really impressed with that. That was one of my, I know y'all, if you were moms, you could appreciate all that, right? So I was super impressed with that. But even more than that, I think this was my first seminar. And we were on the floor. And my first seminar would have been the last year that Mary Kay herself was there, like Linda was talking about. And I can't even describe it at all. You would have to go to feel it. But it was like, I don't even know. I was like an out-of-body experience. I don't know how else to describe it. But just to know, really, Mary Kay got only a few words out that year, and I know it was "You can do it."
You can do it.
You can do it. And I think maybe she said, "I believe in you," and it was like, and you believed it. I mean, she had to work to say those words, and she created this company for all of you, for all of us, for all the future women and girls and little girls. And I just, of course, I didn't want to miss it when I was there, but I surely am not going to miss it online. Holy smokes, $45 in my living room. It's a no-brainer. Yeah. So no matter what your goal is in Mary Kay, it doesn't matter what it is. experience it for $45. For if you only can see it live for an hour or 2 hours, there's gonna be prizes and shows, and it's just gonna be unbelievable. And it's a historical, hopefully once in a lifetime experience.
Yeah, no kidding.
So do it. Do it now.
Exactly. Just do it now.
Register.
now.
Last day to register is when?
13th.
August 13th. But don't wait till then.
Exactly.
So
Anyway. All right, Linda, you want to share us with some new product that's coming out?
I'm going to show you what we got in our Buzz Kits. The directors got their kits. One thing that I'm kind of excited about that I might not normally be, but this is so helpful to me, are the samples. And these are samples of CC creams. And so in your starter kit now, you get CC creams, so you get demo tubes. But it's so helpful to me to be able to stock the colors that I know I use in demoing and to have samples of all the other ones so that you don't have to have every single one opened and drying out for months at a time. And then of course now, because we're doing so many things remotely, it's really helpful to be able to stick a sample in someone's order so they can adjust their color or whatever. So that's one thing. My most favorite thing that came in the box are the new lip glosses. Now these, you guys, I got to read about them, but this is what it looks like. It's long compared to what we had before, and the tip is flexible on the end because it's a little thinner on the end. And when you apply it, you have so much nice control with that. So the one I got was the berry and the beach bronze. And Chris, you've got one that's lighter. What is it? Can you find it? While she's looking, I'm going to tell you about these amazing glosses. And I am a gloss lover. They've unbelievably improved them, if you can even imagine. So it's non-sticky, non-tacky, and it's called, what's the name of this? Unlimited Lip Gloss. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Dale. Non-sticky, non-tacky, instant moisture, effortless, zero drag glide, modern shades for every occasion and skin tone. Features a subtle vanilla flavor. They do this so they don't have to put fragrance in it. It smells delicious. Formulated with vitamin C and vitamin E. You know how that heals your lips if they're dry, if they're sunburned. 3 finishes, cream, pearl, and shimmer. Take you from work to play. I'm so grateful for the 3 finishes because sometimes I just want a cream, but quite often I like the shimmer. But here's our shades. So many. And there is a chart.
And look, we have samples for every color.
Yeah. This chart will help you take someone who loves their gloss now and transition them to the new shades, okay? And I'm not seeing anything missing here. Well, if your customers had one that they loved, there will be a comparable but better formula for them in this line. I'm just thrilled about it. Okay, the other thing that's exciting, and look at them, they showed, is that from the little book, Dale?
It's from the little book, but it's from In Touch, so you can find all of this information
go on and print
right
all
in Touch.
off. The chart,
Look,
really encourage you to go on and get the chart. Oh yeah,
look what else they have.
I ordered that. I didn't get it yet. Yay.
They have the minis, so you could take them apart and use them however you want. You could give it as a gift, however you want to use it. Section 2, so this doesn't make you a lot of money, but get
Love the minis. But you guys go on and print off the conversion chart and print off the little book with the lips that Dale just showed you with how each color looks on different skin tones. That's so helpful. Go to In Touch. It's all there for you, all of it. The other thing that we got in our packages are these super duper sparkly, I dropped it.
Oopsie.
Look at this. This is shadow. These shadows are called, this one is called, it's foil eyeshadow duos. And this one is called Copper and Pyrite. Copper and Pyrite Foil Shadow Duos. And this one is called Pink and Purple Foil.
I'm wearing the pink and purple.
Pink, light pink, and kind of a purpley pink. And I have put them all on my hand, but I'm not sure you can really see them.
We can.
Can you?
Yeah, they're very
This is
pretty.
how they look on my skin tone.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't they amazing? Now, here's what I've heard about these. What I just experienced putting them on my hand is that they don't really brush on like a typical shadow you would expect one to brush on. You're going to need to put them in place and dab them. You can use your smudger brush, but I just used my fingertip on my hand and I just pressed it into place. And I feel like for me, in order to keep that where I want it, so the glitter's not all down here, which I don't really want to accentuate these lines around my eyes, I will be using the finishing spray after I get everything in place so that it stays where I want it. But it will be an amazing pop. Now this is in the fall line, in that fall lookbook. And then there's going to be Christmas line, but I guarantee you this is going to be your Christmas holiday party go-to. So what I want to just recommend is that you get a lot now. If you think, oh, I don't use those, don't use them. But somebody does. Trust me, somebody who's going to a Christmas party or a New Year's party is going to be happy for these. I have had people looking for these. Well, do you have something a little really, really shimmery? And that's what this is. This is the foil, okay? Very exciting. And the last thing that I'm going to share here, no, two more things. We have Sweet Cheeks, and it's a stick cheek color. So we don't have them in our buzz kits, so we don't have them yet. And here's what it says about this, the Sweet Cheeks. Create a flattering flush with creamy color and a highlight. The combos blend beautifully. So there are two colors in each one for a cheek color and one for a highlight. They blend effortlessly across the cheeks. A totable 2-in-1 stick formula lets you glow on the go. So each one of these sells for $18, and the shadows, the shadow duos sell for $18 as well, the foils. So those are our glamour items in the fall book. And I know that this is just probably a preview of what's coming for the Christmas book. And you're going to want to get these now because especially now, things are selling out. Have you noticed when you go on to order the new lip glosses, it's a limit of 1 per person. There's a reason for that. You want these, your people are going to see them in the lookbooks and you want them on your shelves. Get everything, try everything now today, and then order multiples as soon as you can, because trust me, by the time you're filling stockings for your 12 days of Christmas, some of these things will be gone. Just FYI. The one last thing I wanted to share is that they have redone the placemat for our parties. And it's in a nice, what do we call this? It's not cardboard. It's not actually laminated, but you could write on this and erase it. So kind of like laminated, a very nice
I think they
finish.
called it plastic, but it's not really. Yeah, they did call it a plastic.
It's plastic. Okay? To help you close your parties. And you guys, if you're doing virtual parties and you're like, well, I don't need a placemat, I think the idea would be for you to memorize these sets and their prices and have this as one of your screenshots for your virtual parties so that you can offer these options to your guests. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to whoever's next. Dale, are you next?
Yeah, let me just share with you one other product that we have, and let me share it on the screen, is the concealer, or correctors they're calling them. And in our order form right now, we have a green one, and now they just came out with a purple one. And then you're going to say, what's the difference? I was told, and I really like this, green covers up red. So think of Christmas. And so if I have a red bump you want to use that stick. And then the purple one is more of a age spot or a sallow color, more of a yellow. So that will cover up with the purple. So these are just correcting sticks. So you apply them underneath your foundation. And even this little picture though, it's even showing as a highlighter too. So what I always love about these things is that you definitely go and play with them. Because when you play, you understand, and then you can talk a lot more educationally to your customers. Cool. Anything else new that's coming out, guys? You're muted, Chrissy.
They say ditch the dullness. Use the ditch the dullness purple correcting stick to neutralize yellow to help wake up your face and have less tired looking skin.
I think it helps to camouflage sun damage as well.
Yes, that's exactly. Yep. Yep.
Yep.
I know that the redness one works around the red areas around my eyes. My eyelids are like so pink and red at this age. The green is helpful to cover that red.
Yes. So remember Christmas colors, and then someone was saying Easter colors, the pink or the purple with the age spots more.
Purple with the green. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Good.
All right.
All right. So one more thing.
Out, Chris?
Sure. Hey, I wanted to share with y'all, there's a new magazine, New Consultants, as well as if you're a seasoned consultant for only $5, purchase this on section 2. It's update. And if you're a team builder, which y'all want to be a team builder, this would be a great magazine to have. It's like the a new consultant training manual, right? I guess that's what I call it. For only $5 on section 2. So that's a new thing too. And then the flip chart has been updated too, if you need new pages. But that's also on your app. That what's the app called, ladies? I'm drawing a blank. You the one that has the say it again. Is it called? Well, there's a Great Start app. This one I'm talking about, I think, is called Digital
Tools
Showcase.
Okay.
Showcase, and that has the flip charts out there. Your Star Consultant brochures out there. There's a whole lot of things out there. So apps.
And talking about a whole lot of things out there, go to your In Touch, and under Product Central is all of these products that we're talking about, and all the tools and all the e-cards that you can send to your customers to show them, even the lookbook that you can share with them. So go study your In Touch. There's a lot of information right there.
Mm-hmm. Yep, everything is there. Well, we don't come up with anything new. All right, so spark a chain reaction jewelry. All right, they keep getting caught in my hair, and they're silver. So for all of you people who have a lot of gold, now we're switching to some fun silver. I think those are, look at how they sparkle.
They're beautiful.
They come in this gorgeous gold pouch, and you're going to want to get your jewelry every single month. It is with a 600 wholesale, and it can be cumulative in the same month. And they are having consistency challenges right now too. And this month you're going to want to go, I don't have mine yet, go out and look on Mary Kay In Touch, or go look on your unit's Facebook page. It is a beautiful bracelet. So let's keep our jewelry going, right? Can't have enough of that.
You gotta have the sparks.
Gotta have the sparks. All right. So speaking of team building, the company did talk about that a lot today on our growth, and that July sounds like was one of the best Julys our company has ever had in the history of the July in Mary Kay. That's what I'm getting. Is that what you guys heard?
Yeah.
So what that is saying is you all are being very wise women and business owners, and still able to pivot and work our Mary Kay business without being able to be as face-to-face as we'd like to be. One of the things that they talked about is think about how the brick and mortar retail stores, how they are struggling, because not only do they have to count on the government or keeping them open, allowing them to stay open, but people are fearful or apprehensive to go. Maybe not just, and part of it could be they just don't want to wear a mask, or they're fearful of whatever. So we as retailers we don't have a brick and mortar store, so we can be open and be creative, and we are creative women. The company said a few things that I want to actually use their words. And we are, and they have made us completely enabled us to be able to work our business. We have every tool available to us, from the eStart to the discounted CDS to everything that they give us. It's all out there. You don't need to recreate anything. Everything is out there for you. One of the quotes that Julia from the Mary Kay National Area, she's our, what should we call? What is she?
National.
Is she the director of Sapphire Division?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. So we all need to focus, and we are, on what we can control. And that's what we're doing. And Mary Kay has enabled us with all the tools. They are all there. Excuse me. Here's a quote from Mary Kay. Many a race is run at the starting gate. And we just jumped out, flew out, ran out of the starting gate. So we need to keep our course. We need to keep it going. So what are you going to do to run the race in August? Let's see what else I can find on here that I want to make sure I mention. What is your dream for this year? What do you need? What does your family need? What would you like to achieve with your Mary Kay business, no matter how big or how strong or small? Nothing is too small in Mary Kay, right? So how are you going to achieve our second month of the new year and make it your best August ever? What are you going to make happen this month? And we are here to help you. We are here to help you. Mary Kay is everything there. If you have questions or if you need ideas, and the cool thing is all of us, this is the first time all of us have been in this world we live in. So just because we've been in Mary Kay for, let's see, Linda, how many years for you?
28.
28, and Dale?
30.
And I've been in for 24, but none of us have been through what we're doing now. So we are all being just as creative and learning how to do this right along with all of you. So don't think just because we've been around for years that we know we even could plan for this, right?
No.
So anything else you want to add, ladies?
You can do it.
Yes.
Exactly. As Mary Kay, her last words, right? You can do it.
You can do it. So,
can.
hey, ladies, let's go kick it this year.
Exactly.
And let's get it done. All right? Make
Go,
it
guys.
August. Bye. Have a great month.
Sparks.